So today what we're going to be doing is comparing the thumbnail image generation on ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok and try to see which one creates the best thumbnail for us. So now to begin, what I did was ask ChatGPT to give me a perfect prompt that I can utilize given the title of my video, which is essentially comparing the different thumbnail image generations on each of the AI platforms. So we're going to use that prompt that I had ChatGPT create for me, and we can see here. So create a high CTR YouTube thumbnail with the video title comparing AI thumbnails between ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok. And then it gives a bunch of descriptors of stuff that would be ideal for this, and we're going to go ahead and click enter and see what ChatGPT can create for us. Now at the same time, I'm going to do the same exact thing, at least inserting the prompt into Gemini and into Grok. So let's go to Gemini, and we're going to go ahead and paste the prompt, and we're going to make sure that we have it on create image mode, and we'll do it on, instead of fast, we're going to see like solves complex, pros, thinks for longer. I guess maybe we should do thinking, because I wouldn't want it to be something that's just overly quick and not, taking consideration. So we'll go ahead and click enter with the same thing, and we'll next go to Grok and do the exact same thing so we can compare all three of them. So now we're going to go to Grok, go ahead and click enter, paste, and what's this? We just want to make sure that it is the correct mode. Let's say create image. Oh, okay, that's a little awkward. Alright, and we're going to paste it again just so that we make sure we're doing the correct thing. So you go ahead and click enter, and now it's going to be creating an image for us like this. And we're going to be able to compare between all of them. So this is what it did for us so far. It did it extremely fast, and to be honest, this looks god-awful. This is not what we would want in a thumbnail. Let's go to the regular chat mode and try again. Perhaps that's a better method for Grok. And simply click enter. Why is it asking this? Give me once. So I did that again, and it gave us these thumbnails. Now these are slightly better at least. So we got AI thumbnails, ChatGPT versus Gemini versus Grok. I actually like this one. This is pretty nice. This one, test, compare. So pretty decent so far over here. So let's go and check out the other one. So next we have the one with Gemini. So as we see here, it gave us this. Compare AI thumbnails. Looks pretty nice. ChatGPT, Gemini. I don't know what in God's name this is. So that's not accurate, and that doesn't look like Grok. So far, this is probably the worst one. The Grok one did look definitely better. Now let's go to our ChatGPT image generation and see if this is any better. So image created, AI showdown, ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok. We have ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok. This is the best one by far. I really like this one. This looks fantastic. So, what I would do next to actually give this a fair comparison is that I went to ChatGPT and I requested this prompt, right? So it gave us language that was relevant to ChatGPT would be my guess in terms of its image generation capabilities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to both Grok and Gemini and ask it for a perfect prompt for that and try again. And hopefully it'll be better. If not, ChatGPT is the definite winner. So as we can see here, I'm going to go ahead and paste the same prompt that I used in ChatGPT. Please give the perfect prompt for a thumbnail generation request for the title, comparing AI thumbnails between ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok. And I'm going to do the same thing in Grok. Just like this. And what I'll do is I'm going to copy paste each of these prompts from each one and reinsert them into a new chat with both Grok and Gemini and see if it's any better than what we had. So we're going to test out the prompt given to us by Gemini and see what it does in its image generation mode right here. And I did the same thing in Grok, and this is what it gave us. So as we can see here, this is actually much better. So changing the prompt quality based on the platform you're using definitely matters. So this looks quite good. I still prefer the other one, but this is much better. This is a little, kind of cringe in my opinion, but it's definitely better than what we were dealing with before. So far, ChatGPT is still the clear winner, but this is a nice second best so far. And finally, this is what we got with Gemini. This really doesn't seem relevant to me. You have the play button in the middle. It just seems like a mess. So far, Gemini is by far the worst. Let's go back to our ChatGPT prompt and see this one. To me, this is by far the cleanest, most efficient, and actually accurate depiction of what we were going for. So after doing all of these things, after going through ChatGPT's image generation using the prompt that it gave us in both Gemini and Grok, and then testing out a new prompt that was derived from each of the platforms themselves, even in doing that, ChatGPT is the clear number one, number two would be Grok, and number three would be Gemini. So if you're trying to make some thumbnails for YouTube or whatever it is that you're doing, I highly recommend using ChatGPT over the other ones and requesting it to create the perfect prompt for whatever it is that you're doing and going along with it and maybe making a little adjustments as you go. But this is definitely the best version, or at least the best image generation that we've seen out of the three platforms. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.